gonna take me all the way up and around unless I cut over here. It's hard to see stuff though too. Between the darkness and the blizzard. And just how far back this camera is. Okay. Right there. Well, sometimes it's nice to know you're right. Oh, I remember this place. You don't see shit. That was smooth as fuck. Yeah. Spend that master point and on to the next one. So our adrenaline is now fully maxed out again. I think the next thing I want to work on is critical chance again. And then we'll go critical damage. This man was as ruthless as he was barbarious and killed for equal parts gain and pleasure. His death is like a fog lifting over a long, shadowed valley. What do we got? Collector. Yamashiro, opposite Oyamazaki village. Yamashiro. That was, yeah, opposite. So I guess they're in the shrine? That's how I would read that. Yeah, he like literally right there. Alrighty. Next up, collector. Better get over there quick. Done. Collector's kill assignment. Given by the trader. Alright, start putting in the critical chance. A bully and a thief, this hired killer liked to rob remarks before taking their lives. This is a fittingly shady behavior for someone in the trader's network. What do we have next? The stalker, Omi, east of the setup bridge. Now where was setup bridge? Isn't that the one down here? Yes, east, so she'd be on this side. See, I do remember stuff sometimes. Ronan. That Ronan always spawns here, I swear to God. Every time you load in here, he's always there. Right there.
あの漁師、ルフィーノが言っておった民の一人じゃな。しばし見守ろう。
Stalking the Stalker. Can I get a... Stalker skill assignment from the Exterminator.
商人に仕える仕官の一人か。もう少しじゃ。
It's all the people we know about. Oh, there we go. Preferring to watch and wait for and her prey. This hired killer was a silent threat. Now silenced, she observed an overseer called the Traitor. Served, rather. Assassinate the Traitor. They're in Omi, northeast of Seta Bridge, so they're around the corner. Wait. They're probably up here, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit closer, but I'm sure they're over here somewhere. To be fair, this is kind of like due north of the bridge. Let's check over here a bit further. Wherever this person is should be close. Can't tell if that's a light or if that's an indicator. That Ronin again. Well, the thing is, there's not a whole lot here. We can head up to the river. Head up the river, rather. Would have thought here, if anything, right? Is it possible I passed them already? Because I killed her here. Let me just double check before we get too far from Seta Bridge.
走れ。よし。
Okay. So I can confirm that they're not there at least. Let's go up the river more. Keep following the road. Up the lake, rather, I guess. We'll find them. That's another thing they changed too, actually, is there can be alerts and conflicts outside of castles now. So for example, if you kill a lot of guards, then they can sound an alarm and send guardians out to come get you. I think it's kind of weird, but I understand what they're going for. Yeah, she has to be... The trader has to be here somewhere. I still say they need to... Time of day, passing time of day. There's keys up there, but that's not what I was looking for. Grab the keys though. Ooh, we can change season. Let's do that right now. Because I want to pass as much time as possible. Handout resources. Trying to remember where. You know what? Funny thing enough, I think it was the bamboo cutter camp. It was. That's why it was empty. I went to the bamboo cutter camp. I had a anomaly there, so I had to clear them all out. And I'm pretty sure it was one of the last things I did off screen. There, found her. Found them. They both inside? That's gonna make for a shitty. Easy peasy. Alright, let's go ahead and spin the mastery. Back to objectives. Clever and cunning, this woman knew exactly how to manipulate others for profit, blood or both. These lands will thrive without her greed-fueled influence. Back to the hideout. Can't remember if we did it on screen, but I got all the Jizo statues too. I was actually missing one in, I think it was Yamashiro. So that was kind of annoying. And it wasn't even that I was missing it. It was literally on my map and marked. It's just I'd never seen it because we walked by and I just never thought to check, you know. But...
Naoe, Yasuke, 何か見つかったか?
不調が3枚、差配役たちが持っておった。どうかしたのか？
いや、ここまでにしないか。民を救い、奴らが張り巡らせた陰謀の網を壊した。十分であろう。
敵の狩猟、そして使えるもの全てを葬り去らねばならぬ。
ダメだ、やりすぎだ。この手を血に染めたくはない。
民を見捨てる気か。
人が死ぬのはもうたくさんなのだ。
やらねば連中を止められぬぞ。奴らは人の命など何とも思ってはおらぬ。
罪なき民を守りたいのであろう。このやり方は死を呼ぶばかりだ。
死ぬのは民でなく首謀者どもだ。
民を殺したりはせん。約束する。
よいか、私は民を守りたいのだ。
ああ、それがしも思いは同じ。
何が書かれておった？
次期会合が開かれる。発頭人とその配下である学者の間でな。会合が行われるのは琵琶湖に浮かぶ島の北の端だ。そこへ行けば奴らがいる。
どちらに？
I'm gonna take the lead as Naui, obviously.
それがしが切る。
I'm gonna assume the reason he didn't want to pursue is one of them is his friend. Alright. Assassinate the architect. An Omi on a small island in Lake Biwa. Which one? Well, it would have to be this one. It's the smallest one. He said the northern tip, I think of it. It's gonna suck when I go all the way out there and it's not this one. Let's go from Takashima. Yeah. So let's find out if you meant the northern tip of the island, northern tip of Lake Biwa. So my now question. Alright, let's see if my first guess was right. See someone there, but I think that was just training we did. Oh yes, on the top there. Oh, I was wrong. Those are just people here. I think the only way up is from this side, if I remember correctly. I know we've been up there once. I just climb it. Ignore the locals for now.
Luffy のが言っておったのはここじゃな。どうもおかしい。あやつが読み解いた不調を使うて自分で読んでみよう。
Selected phrase now correctly translated from the combined overseer's messages. Continued meddling of that traitor Rufino.
じゃが構わん。敵がどこに隠れておるか、これではっきりと分かった。 奴らのところへ行こう。力ずくで答えを吐かせてやる。
Abiyu Highland, Kishawabara Fortress. Okay. Like I said, I knew it was going to be his friend. That's why he didn't want to tell us.
Eu entendo a tua frustração, mas não estás a pensar. Eu trouxe desses nomes em boa fé, mas tu transformaste-me num assassino. Esse é o preço da paz, meu caro amigo. Tu estragaste tudo.
頼む。友なのだ。
何故黙っていたのだ。
無駄足を踏ませよって。
何のためだ。裏切り者の友を守るためか。
復讐に取りつかれたお前をどう信じろというのだ。
これは復讐などではない。義だ。
二人とも待て。
エルミゴは古くからの唯一の親しき友なのだ。
されどテンプル騎士団の手先だ。
私もそうだ。エルミゴは兄弟のごとき存在であった。殺させはせぬ。
Ia matá-lo eu próprio, por ter-os trazido a todos até aqui. Mas primeiro, irei punir este traidor.
Senhor, só um momento!
待て、待ってくれ。エルミゴ。
皆殺しにしろ。
私はお前を欺いたが、この行動に嘘はない。来い、共に。
Put them all down. It's gonna be nice and easy. See how fast I killed that guy? Watch this. Look at the damage on that, bro. Easy.
優しいお前は真実を受け止めきれないと分かっていた。それでも願っていた。いつか大義を理解してくれるものと。もう一度真の兄弟に戻れる日が来ると。
エルミゴ。
ルフィの無念であったな。
奴らの仲間なのにか。
されど お主の誠の友であった。最後にそれがはっきりと分かった。ルフィのそれがしは。
よせ。私が真の糸を断ち切り、お前を欺いたのだ。私は愚か者のままであった。そのせいで皆倒れた。ギャレット、海、左平次、そしてとうとう一人きりだ。
そうではない。
加藤衆は安寧の世を作らんとする者の集まり。理想を追う愚か者にうってつけだとは思わんか。
共に参ろうではないか、ルフィの。仲間になってもらえぬか。
奴らは我が友を殺し、希望を奪い、安寧を求める心を利用し、力を得るための手段に変えた。
なればこそ善をもてあそび、己狩りを貪る輩を成敗するのだ。
野良犬にも牙があると奴らに教えてやろう。
They're from J to Gasper. From somebody named M. The plot thickens. We're almost up for time, but I want to see this through to the end. You know, obviously there can't be that much more, so. What else? Probably now, I would imagine. Did I ever find out what I'm doing with these things? I remember picking them up, but never have to turn them in or anything. Let's go ahead and spend the master points though anyways. I got 7 of them. Architect, Portuguese man Gasper was local leader of the Templar mastermind, a plan to build a secret network of influence by killing civilians and replace them with allies. While his death ends this particular plot, the Templar are relentless in their hunt for power. And the Scholar. When an attempt at misdirection fails, the Scholar was revealed to be Ermigo, Rufino's longtime friend. Despite their friendship, Ermigo was not at all repentant about the plot. In his last moments, however, Ermigo sacrificed his own life to save Rufino's. It's weird that the nothing popped up. Yeah. We're supposed to get an achievement for finishing that. Then again, it's day 1, it could be bugged. Ally recruited Rufino. The only thing I wanted to do, it's cool that it shows the beast there like that, is I just wanted to upgrade him, and then we'll call it there. Spend our last mastery point. Can I do it here? I should be able to. Yes, I can. Should be a board in here. Maybe not, though. You'd think anywhere would be right there. Okay, well, let's step away for a second. We'll go to a Kukurga so I can do that, and then we'll end it. And when we come back, it will be, you know, another update. Either another update with more content or DLC. But I just want to, like I said, check out Rufino, upgrade him. Rufino, this charismatic foreigner, fights for peace. Take aim. Rufino joins the fight and deals bleed attacks. Next rank, passive ability, kidney shot. Rufino targets and fills the target's bleed meter. And then destabilize. Rufino breaks the guard of blocking enemies. You would think that his outfit would change. But there you have it. So, like I said, that's going to be it. I'm just going to sell some stuff off screen and, you know, then head back to the hideout, end it there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a nice little content update. I enjoyed it, you know, giving us more targets to hunt, a little bit more content, that kind of stuff. Like I said, that's going to be it for now. We'll come back with Assassin's Creed Shadows, you know, when the DLC finally drops, or if they have more content update. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say, comment down below, subscribe, and cheers. I'll see you on the next short channel. See you later. Bye.